You're thinking of selling your home and you're entertaining a cash offer for a quick and easy sale on your home. Give me the next 3 minutes. I'm going to break down for you how much money will actually end up net in your pocket with a cash offer versus listing on the MLS, and that's using a $750,000 home value. Let's talk about the cash offer first. The way that cash offers typically work is an investor is going to come in and offer you about 65% of the overall value of your home. They're typically looking for distressed homes that need a ton of work so that they can go in there and fix it up. That way you don't have to deal with it yourself, and you're paying them essentially and giving up equity, which becomes their profit, for coming in and cleaning up your home for you. So in very distressed, severe situations typically is where a true cash offer would come in, or if you're in a situation where you got to get out really quickly, maybe pre-foreclosure or foreclosure, but they can close very quickly, usually about 7 to 14 days, or whatever timeline makes the most sense for you. However, they're only going to give you about 65% of the value of your home, and in this case, on a $750,000 home purchase, you're looking at about $487,000. Now, that is before any repairs. If there's repairs that need to happen, about say $50,000 of repairs, you're going to drop that to $437,000. Now let's compare that to listing on the MLS. Big convenience factor here. You don't have to deal with any repairs, close on your timeline, but you're giving up a lot of equity. What they're going to tell you is you don't have to pay any commissions, so you think you're saving money, but we're going to see here that you're not. This is looking at the listing on the MLS, so $750,000 home value. You're going to have a longer timeline. Generally speaking, you're probably looking at a minimum of about 2 months before you sell your house, potentially longer. By the time you engage with a real estate agent, you get your home cleaned up a little bit and you get it marketed and you get into escrow, and then you typically have a 30-day escrow. You're looking at probably 2 months, maybe as short as 45 days. But if the home sits for a while, maybe you're looking longer at 6 months. But you're going to net the most money if you're willing to be patient and take the time. In this case, you're going to end up somewhere around $700,000, give or take. Again, that's before any repairs that you might have to do to prep the home for sale. Longer timeline compared to a cash offer, more money in your pocket. If you're looking for a quick sale, that could be an option if you're willing to give up a lot of equity. If you've got the time, you can go with a traditional offer. This does give you the ability to close and purchase another home if needed, instead of maybe doing a contingent offer. But there's a third option out there, and that is what is called the Cash Plus offer. This is an exclusive system that I have access to. We're going to walk through this really briefly, and maybe it makes sense to you, for you, where you're getting the best of both worlds. We have a quick close on your timeline, but still getting quite a bit of money in your pocket. It works especially well if you need the money up front, perhaps to close on the purchase of another property. This is an analysis of a property that I just went through. So $750,000 value, close quickly in 14 days or whatever timeline you select. Now, the way that this program works is they are going to give you upfront cash. This is going to range somewhere between 65% to potentially as high as about 80%. And we're going to see in this analysis, actually got about 82% of their money. So up front, you're going to get about $538,000, meaning we're going to close on your house in 14 days or whatever timeline you would like to close in, and you're going to get $538,000, less any mortgage you might have on the property. Then we're going to go and fix it up, do any repairs we might need to do. So there might be $15,000, $20,000, $30,000 of repairs, depending on what it's going to take to get that home on the market. And then we're going to relist and market that home and sell it for you. Now that is going to take a little bit longer. Now you're looking at a month, 2 months, 3 months to ultimately get that sold. But you're going to get the balance at the end of the day, less program fee, which is about 6%, less your commissions and closing costs. So that's going to be another 7 to 8% total, depending on the situation. And you're going to end up with about $648,000 in your pocket net with the Cash Plus offer, less any repairs that might have to be done. So a huge difference between a $487,000 with a true cash offer versus $648,000. You're clearing about $160,000 with the Cash Plus offer, so you get to keep the equity and the profit in your hands versus giving it to an investor. It is less than the traditional listing on the MLS, and the main difference here is the program fee that the investor charges for the convenience of getting you a lot of money up front and unlocking that equity for you to move into your next home or situation. If you're interested in a cash plus offer, a true cash offer, or listing on the MLS, comment below or shoot me a message, and I'm happy to hop on the phone and walk you through an analysis for your specific home.